Hey, Tony Gaskins here, checking in. Wanting to send you a word of encouragement. You know, as I encourage myself, I just want to encourage others. You know, I'm seeing so much happening and going through so much and being tested in so many ways, being tried in so many ways. And all I can do in the struggle is smile. And you have some moments. I know you may be in your own struggle and you may be going through, and sometimes it gets to a place to where you just can't understand it. One thing I don't ever do is blame God or get mad at God. Because see, a lot of times we get ourselves into situations and then we want God to get us out of it. And we get mad about things that we can't control. But all I've been able to do is smile in the struggle. And see, the thing about it is when you're going through, some people will be glad that you're going through. Some people will want to kick you when you're down. Some people that you could count on in your past struggles, you won't be able to count on anymore. Some friends will turn their back. Some family members will turn their back. And you'll be going through and you may feel lost. You may feel lonely. You may feel abandoned. You may feel cursed. But I want you to understand, and this is something that I realized. And I was talking to my wife and I said, you know what? It don't matter what happened. It don't matter what I go through. It does not matter. Whatever test, whatever trial, I'm not going to get down. It will not beat me. No matter what is thrown at me, I'm going to smile in the struggle, because what I realize is that it's always working in your favor. It's always working together for your good. Because see, everything that you experience is going to build you or it's going to break you. But the choice is yours. You have this space of opportunity where you get to choose to be made stronger or to be weakened. You get to choose to have a praise in the midst of your pain, or to lose hope, to lose faith, and to get down on yourself. And I want you to remember, and I posted this on my YouTube channel, always be reminded that a double-minded man receives nothing from the Lord. You have to have a singular focus, and you have to have that faith of a mustard seed and know that it's going to work in your favor. And do not get angry. See, don't get angry. A lot of times we want to blame our situation on external forces. We want to blame the non-believers. We want to blame the government. We want to blame God. We want to blame friends and family, or not even blaming them, but we want to get angry with them for not coming to our rescue. But see, another human being cannot rescue you because they are drowning themselves. No matter what you're going through and how bad it feels, if you had to put your problems next to someone else's, you would pick yours back up. Because no matter how bad it looks, somebody else has it just as bad, if not worse. But whatever you're going through, you were equipped with the tools to be able to deal with your mess. You can't deal with anybody else's mess, but you can deal with yours. And I'm going to tell you, when you go through this space and when you get to this place to where you feel like no one else understands, and that you've turned to your resources, you've turned to your friends, to your family, and no one has the answers. No one can bail you out. No one can remove the pain. No one can stop the storm and say, peace be still. No one can save you. Guess what? In that moment, you have to bear down. You have to bear down, and you have to grit your teeth, and you have to believe, and you have to know that you will get some cuts in this battle, that you will suffer some losses in this battle, but you were already created and destined to succeed. You were already destined to win, and it's all up to you. that all of this that you're going through is only preparation for the next level. It's only preparing you for what's to come. But you have to know it. You have to know it, because if you get down and say, oh, you know, why is this happening to me? You lose what you were intended to gain. You miss the mark. You miss the lesson. You miss the point, and you will be left in that struggle until you get the point, until you can have a praise in your pain, until you can be happy no matter what you're going through, until you can count it all joy. You will continue to suffer. But when you can look up, and when you can believe, and when you can praise, and when you can know that you know that you know that you were built tough, that you were built to last, that no matter what happens, you can overcome it. When you know that, things start to work together in your favor. And there is not a timeline. Man cannot put a limit on it, a time or a date on it. You cannot put a date on it. You don't know when the breakthrough is coming, but you have to know that it is coming. And you have to embrace the struggle and enjoy the journey, enjoy the climb, because that is where all the growth happens. The growth does not happen at the top. It happens in the valley. It happens in the climb. It happens in the storms, in the struggles, in the trials and tribulations. That is where the growth happens. Hey, I just want to encourage you as I'm encouraging myself. God bless you. Tony Gaskins here. We'll talk soon.